It is time for Guilty Gear Strive, all overdrives and all ultimates. So, let's see it. Ooh. Oh, she looks so pretty when she has her glowing hair and everything.
Perfect.
Oh, she's so pretty. Like her eyes. This is Elfelt. It feels so weird to suddenly see her like this instead of the wedding dress. Dang! She really does have the charisma. This time it's Dizzy. I kind of missed the Exert Rev 2. Where the enemies look so, or the opponents look so scared. I do have to say though, I actually quite like the fact that she's a lot more comfortable with her powers, because obviously when you think back at Exert Rev 2, she looks very uncomfortable and unhappy with the fact that she can't control her powers. Or those two things, I'm not really sure what they're called, but she clearly did not have enough control over them. And that was definitely seen in the Story Digest comics as well, where that she was like basically trying really hard to make sure that no one would get hurt by the one, I think that's on the left side. The left side is the one that usually does what they want. And so she has to literally physically push him to stop it from killing someone. Just like in the Exit Rev 2, I think it was the instant kills. I thought that was super nice to see, like how now in Strive, she looks a lot more comfortable and a lot more accepting of who she is as a person along with her powers, which shows how much growth she had over the years, and that makes me really happy to see her. I mean, it's probably not like over like many years, but like it's probably, oh no, you guys said it was what, 3 weeks after Exit Rev 2? But either way, it's nice to see her a lot more comfortable in her own skin, so to speak, because of what we saw in Exit Rev 2 and what I have read in the Story Comic Digest stuff. I just said that wrong. It was the Story Digest comics. Yeah, there we go. Also, special thanks to my pay members on YouTube. You know who you are. Testament. I've never been able to use that.
Perfect.
I actually play as Testament when I play with my husband, because I've been trying to play more games with him, but Testament is the one that I usually choose because it feels the most comfortable. Like their gameplay is a lot more smooth for me, or at least it's easier to understand for some reason. And so, but I never was able to activate the, what was it called, Overdrive? It's so difficult. I don't know how you guys can just do it so easily. I guess I have a long way to go. Oh, but the other thing that I wanted to mention about Testament is the fact that I really felt strange to see Testament all angsty and, you know, like, yeah, super angsty, almost like an angsty teenager in the comics. And I really missed the Strive version of Testament when I was reading that part. But it was a very interesting section of the comics that I really liked seeing Testament's development afterwards because of it. She's one of the ones that was in the base gameplay roster, right? With Kai and Soul. So I can't really recall her trailer. Bridget! So cute! Ah, such a fun. Of course, you're adorable. Wait, did Bridget have her overdrive? I don't remember seeing it. Okay, I did see it. It was just too natural. So I didn't notice it as much.
Bridget.
ABBA. And the demon arrives! Oh, that's really cool. Unlocking the door from the ground. They're very wholesome in a different sense. Nagori Yuki. Clean as always. Okay. Defeated them! Look at the eyes. Why are the eyes so pretty in this game? I mean, Exer was beautiful too, don't get me wrong, but the eyes, they definitely... It looks a lot better in Strive, for sure. Chip Xanath, the president! Wow, his is actually... might be the longest. I think he actually surprisingly looks better in Strive than in Exerd Rev 2. Oh! What the? Wait. Okay, so I do remember you guys telling me that Kai has like this like gear form or whatever, or half gear form for some reason. So that must be what you guys are talking about, right? That blue, it's literally, wow, it literally is half blue thing. Huh. Now I kind of wonder how he got that. I guess I'll find that out in the story mode, I assume.
Kai.
And it just stays like that. Interesting. Like seeing it. Yeah, he became young. This time I'm not gonna gaslight myself. Wow, his clothes just shredded. They're the best. They're the best couple. I like these two. They're my number one. I think Probably second best would probably be Kai and Dizzy, but top Slayer and his wife totally win the couple rankings in my books for the Guilty Gear game at the very least. They're just so cute. I just like wholesome, and they just really seem so green flag that I'm just like, I appreciate it so much to see a healthy couple. So rare. Literally somehow. Oh. But if you're enjoying this so far, be sure to hit the like and subscribe and share my video with a friend to spread the fun. Now it's biking.
Perfect.
Oh.
成敗お上の何とぞよしなに閻魔何とぞよしなに閻魔殿
Dude, her outro, or I guess it's called outro, right? Her outro is the best so far. Like literally top tier. I think for some reason, I mean, okay, let me actually look at it a bit closer. So it feels like some people have really short, like they just do like a zoom in. Like for Biken, for example, it's just a zoom in. I think Bridget was also pretty similar, where it's just a zoom in and then they do their damage outside of like, they zoom out soon after. But like there are some that have a lot more attention placed into their overdrive, which I wonder why, if that's why that's the case. I guess it's more like a stylistic decision for those parts, because it's not like they can't do anything super fancy where you're zoomed in for a little bit longer, but for some of them it's just so short that it feels like nothing really happened. It just felt like a normal attack kind of thing, even if it wasn't. So I'm kind of confused, I guess, in my head on why they couldn't like give a little bit more attention to the overdrive, like the zooming in part. Because I know some of them are a little bit better. Like I think Chip is actually pretty long, but then Biken and Bridget's is like so short that it feels like nothing happened, and that I was just watching like some kind of like natural part of the game itself instead of it being some kind of special or overdrive in this case. But on the other hand, I'm really glad that, you know, they pay a lot of attention to the outro for these characters. Like Biken's is so good. I mean, look at that, looks so cool. Oh, she's just aura farming. Biken, you're too cool. Ino. See, look here, it's a lot longer, where my brain can actually like process it that it's a special kind of thing.
Perfect.
But then some characters are so short.
Eno.
Wait. Okay, so I remember you guys telling me that her eye color changes. So I can't remember if it was one eye or if both eyes like change into various colors and they're usually not the same. That's what I remember reading in the comments, but I could be totally wrong. My memory is really bad, so I do apologize if I'm asking things that you guys have answered before in the past. A lot of you guys write a lot of comments, so sometimes I can't recall everything you tell me, but I do remember someone's mentioning something about her eyes. So if you guys can clarify that down below, that'd be great. But her eyes are so pretty too. Why are all the characters have such pretty eyes? It's so unfair. Ramlethal, the enemy of Exerd. Like, see, Ramlethal also is just like a zoom in and then it's like out and it's done.
Perfect.
Oh.
Ramlethal.
That one's cute. And she won! So many. Millia Rage.
Millia.
Dang, her hair is like goals. Why is it so pretty? Oh, I think there was something though that I wanted to ask for those of you who did read the Story Digest comics. Did she have short hair there? It was kind of hard to tell because like her front hair was short, but then like, you know, her weapon is her hair. So like the rest of it is in her weapon form. So I wasn't really sure if she actually had short hair or if it's just always been long and I'm just tripping. Which might be the case too, because it's kind of hard to tell with the comics since you don't really get to see her either much, except for in like the character profile and the occasional like background. She's in the background. Jacko. You see what I mean? It's like zoom in once and then done. Now I can see why you guys prefer Exert when it comes to like things like this.
Perfect.
Because the special actually does feel like a special.
全部あなたたちのおかげ。いい感じ。
Jacko.
How cute. Johnny, the OP guy who doesn't need any powers. Ooh. Now that was definitely special right there.
信じる気になった。これが勝負師の月ってやつさ。
Of course.
Johnny.
Soul bad guy.
オタクはいらね
No, why was his so short? Oh, okay, there we go. We actually do see him in his... I didn't realize that at
え。
all.
かけさせやがって。
I know you guys told me that he transforms into his gear form and then, you know, attacks, but it's obviously not as long as the Exert version. So it's really cool to actually like recognize it, especially because before when I was watching it, I couldn't really tell the difference because I didn't read the comic digest, so I didn't know how it actually looked. So even if I saw it, it was kind of like, oh, that looks cool, I guess, but I don't really understand the significance. After reading it, it's like, okay, that's his gear form. We should have more of it. I need more of it. It looks too cool. Gold Lewis. Oh,
Perfect.
はい、もしもし。探したよ。いざ。
right there, right there.
帰って飯にす。
No, the aliens, I'm telling you. Happy chaos. Cool.
君のドラマはおしまいかい？本当に？
This guy is something. Leo. Yeah.
貴様の敗因は俺と戦ったことだ。
He sounds so cool. Wait, I actually need to look at his look again because it didn't really seem that clear. They make it too smooth to the point that I can't tell when it's actually a special sometimes. Okay, so it is just it was literally just that. Okay, okay. I really wish that they would spend like at least one more second more on the actual overdrive, you know, the zoom in and everything, because sometimes they make it look so smooth that if it just doesn't like my brain just can't catch it for some reason because they make it too smooth as if it's a movie where I'm like, okay, it's the next scene, but then when in reality, oh, that's the special, and I should have noticed that. But some of these are just too quick, or they're just too smooth with the transitions on it switching back to the normal gameplay that it trips me up so hard. But I really like his. So we'll keep going there. Anji. See, like this, it makes it a little bit more obvious. Because of the coloring and literally you don't see the gameplay or stage.
Anji.
You know, Vikings is still the coolest for the outro so far. Axel!
Slap.
Like, see, his is also so fast and smooth.
Axel.
Their eyes, I'm telling you, their eyes. That almost tripped me up a bit. For a moment, I thought it was another natural part of the game instead of it being an overdrive. Yes, Sin, we are friends now. Ow! See, that's what we need.
Slap.
Yes, sir. It's so scary. Even though you're nice now. Zato 1. Okay. Okay, so that's the demon thing. I don't know why I never really processed the demon thing for him. Or that shadow demon friend thing. Because there was like a character profile specifically for Zato 1's demon shadow thing that lives in his shadow. But I couldn't remember actually seeing it, but now that I actually saw it, I don't know why I never really noticed it. I guess I didn't really notice it when I was watching the trailers, or either that, I just probably didn't really think it was an actual like entity that's alive. Huh. Either way, I suppose it's fine. Bedman, question mark.
Perfect.
I'm down.
Bedman.
Oh, that makes me so sad. I mean, this part, like, you can see there's a moment when she actually has, like, she didn't have any bags under her eyes, but also, let me just go back a bit more. If it can, maybe that'll help. So she always has like really small, like tiny pupils throughout. So I always thought that's how she normally looked. But then there's a part where her eyes, her pupils are like normal size, like the rest of the characters in the cast. And it makes me so sad. Bittersweet, because, she can't really get her brother back technically. Even though, that thing is like technically her brother, sort of, I guess. I think it was right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, she looks so adorable. And yet she has to go through all this and always have bags under her eyes after that. So if she had lived a normal life, then that's probably how she would have looked.
Bedman.
That's sad. Venom.
Perfect.
Now let's see what your outro is. Even his eyes are pretty. Even though he hides them. Both again. So that makes it very obvious. Yeah! I like Potemkin. But definitely outro still Viking's my favorite. That man. I mean, that man's avatar, sort of, I guess. Just not actually that man right now.
やはり失礼だよね。僕には闘争心のかけらもない。
I mean, I'm not surprised considering that you're not really the guy and that man. So it makes sense that that'd be the case. I guess. Huh. Either way, I really do like the longer versions of the overdrives, or at least the ones that are a little bit longer than the typical. The zoom-ins are okay. It's just that it doesn't really feel like a special kind of thing. But the slightly longer ones do feel like it. And the problem with the overdrives is that it's too fast. So I can understand why a lot of you guys do prefer the Exerd versions, because they make it a lot longer and you can definitely feel a lot more character from those. Not that I dislike Strive, I actually quite like it overall, even though I know most people prefer Exerd for gameplay. And I do like the models that they created for Guilty Gear. And I know 2.0 was announced recently, so I will be reacting to the trailer soon once they release the rest of the character trailers. I'm not gonna react to it one by one. I wanna react to it like all at once. So that would be a lot more fun experience for you guys, but also for me to, you know, enjoy and learn more about the new characters. So I'm very much excited for that. Either way, there will be more Guilty Gear videos to come. I don't really know what is going to be next though, but either way, I am excited. I think it's going to be music. I would have to double check because I do have like an order of things that I have written out on what I want to cover before I reach the lore videos. So we'll go with there, I guess, from that point on. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to click on the playlist right here on the screen if you want to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!